All right, we are here with Maryann. We are going to, last week we worked a little bit on just showing you how we go through the haltering process and the acceptance and the willingness of a partner. And today we're gonna kind of show you where she's at under saddle, and I'll kind of talk you through what we're working on and the game plan that we'd like to have for her. And you'll be able to see where she's at. And again, I'm going to try and do as much as I can with everything from a place of acceptance, even from just leading and walking around the arena to getting on to riding. I really want her to say, okay, I'm soft to this idea as much as possible. There's lots of things that we can do down the road to improve her and help her. But this month was pretty much just trying to figure out where she's at and kind of more of an evaluating situation. So that's what we're doing. There we go. So I'm just going to pause there for a minute. Yep, I still got clearance. My friend. Come on. There we go. Good girl. And she's definitely had a lot of training. Yeah. So she's very quick to answer questions, and then she kind of has her own little say about things here. So I'm just going to help her work through that nice and lightly at the walk. And again, if all we do with her is walk and get some relaxation and rhythm in the fluidity, then we're making progress with some of this. Good girl. And again, I'm trying to be as lightly redirecting as possible, but I also don't know her very well at all under this pretense here. So I'm kind of not giving her, I'm not carelessly riding up here by any means. And we've been on her a couple times, and different behaviors start kind of showing up as we continue to ride her. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Nicely done. Good girl. So I'm just going to see if we can keep this nice softness and start to change directions. There's a lot that goes on in her mouth. It's a big sign of tension. And there's a lot of, you know, ears kind of flicking back on me as I ask for little things. And again, each week, or each ride, I should say, we're kind of figuring out a little bit more. There, good girl. There we go. Okay, gonna do a little left bend. I'm just gonna, there we go. I was waiting for her to kind of move off of that left leg. And again, I have no idea what this horse's training is. I can kind of guess. But even still, I have to kind of reassociate her to my cues. Good girl. Yeah, we're gonna have great breaks. I figured that one. Probably. Again, I've taken a couple hardcore, like Western reining type horses and kind of turned them into something a little different, because I personally don't have a lot of experience with them to know how to ride them in that style. So I've kind of taken them and re-educated them a little bit to more dressage fundamentals and suppleness through the whole body. So she's really, really tight and resistant. A little bit, well, on the left there, good girl, on the left side, which is something we really want to work on. There we go, good girl. So I'm looking for her just to give through that rib cage and move the hindquarter around. There, good girl. There you go. Okay, I find she's a little bit more resistant to that off the left leg than she is the right leg. There. And even though it's hard to really see in the camera, I get just a little bit of that give to the right, or moving right, bending left, and that gets her a little bit more receptive. There you go, good girl. Do a little trot. Oh, okay there, chica. And her feet needing a little, they're needing done bad. her feet and everybody's feet actually has kind of really outgrown the rotation, so I'm probably not going to push that too much because she's a little uneven up front. I'm going to just do a couple more little transitions here and see if I get that little bit of resistance. Good girl. Oh, yep, we got breaks. So I feel like she's definitely had a significant amount of training. Okay, and she is feeling a little bit off right front, but I want to get her feet trimmed, and then we'll know a little bit better how she's moving up front. So I think what we're going to do today, considering the reluctantness, and I don't really want to push her because she does seem to have a little bit of tude, I'm going to just work on a little bit more of what we were doing at the walk. There you go. Just relax. Okay, she holds herself really tight. And doing some of the in-hand work that we're working on with Ginger will be really helpful for her too. And just her like softness to interaction, softness to giving in different places throughout her body. There we go. Come on. Now we're going to move it into left bend. Yeah, so we gotta get her a little bit more softer and suppler, which isn't gonna quite happen today due to me not wanting to push her with this feet situation. And it's just, you know, interesting to see how much resistance she has for unsure yet what reasons. You know, if there's a significant lameness going on, is she tight? You know, and that's all stuff we have to try and work on figuring out, which takes a little time. And there's a lot of resistance here, not only physically, but mentally. So that's where we're at for her. I would say, you know, probably fifth ride. And the first couple are, again, just getting acceptance and willingness to go. So I'm trying to figure out, help her out here a little bit. and find out what she knows. Thanks for watching.